Good evening. My name is Hanif Haji. I'm the chair of the Torrance South Bay YMCA's Board of Managers. I'm happy to welcome you to our 74th annual celebration and awards presentation. This year we're coming to you virtually. Normally we are able to celebrate in person, so this is a little bit of a change from what we are used to. Nowadays change is a constant. Something we've all gotten quite familiar and comfortable with. Back in March of 2020, when COVID presented its risks and challenges, people were scared globally, and we didn't know what to do. Like many other organizations, we at the Torrance South Bay YMCA were required to close our doors. But our hearts remained open, and we did not stop. We at the Y continued to move forward to support the needs in the community. We adapted to the change and the changes, and made sure our impact was strong and our members felt supported and safe. Here are some of the accomplishments of the Torrance South Bay YMCA over the past year. We provided childcare for 1,200 hospital workers at Torrance Memorial Medical Center, so our essential workers could continue to work without worrying about the safety of their children. We continue to take care of our seniors who were required to isolate due to stay-at-home orders by providing 114,000 meals for home delivery and pickup. When the schools moved to distance learning, we were there to provide a place and support over 160 students to come to our sites and complete their schooling with us. This is just a glimpse of the wonderful work that we've accomplished throughout the community. Please visit our website at ymcala.org to view our 2021 Impact Report and read more about how the YMCA continues to move forward and stay true to its mission. At this time, I would like to take a moment to recognize our sponsor, Kaiser Permanente, and thank One Hope Wine for the generous donation for tonight's event. Here at the Y, we are very fortunate to promote youth development. As you all know, our youth programs provide our kids and the youth the opportunity to try new things and have fun adventures, whether it's exploring the great outdoors or learning new digital tools. Our summer camps and Youth Institute program teach the importance of teamwork, leadership, and independence. We would like to share a video that captures this year's summer youth programs.
Captain, my captain!
Captain, my captain!
I can't hear you!
Captain, my captain!
The Youth Institute program enhances the critical thinking, leadership, and technological skills of low-income high school youth to prepare for higher education or career entry after graduation. The Wilderness Retreat at Mammoth Lakes focuses on team building, cultural diversity training, decision-making, and life sciences.
It's like a home away from home, and I get to be myself, and there's no judgment. I hope I get to come back every year and eventually become a staff member.
The year-round curriculum provides technological project-based learning that includes making movies, 3D design and animation, graphic design, web design, and software programs.
My favorite part about the Youth Institute is not only I get to make movies and magazines during the summer, but I also get to do it year-round. I did have a great bond there this summer with most of the people there. I hope we could have more experiences like this, being with friends there, and then, the more we go there, the more we, have a greater bond with.
At Bold and Gold, our goal is to find the right experience for every participant. That's one part fun and one part learning. Each participant gets to try a hand at actually leading a group with mentoring and coaching support along the way.
My favorite part about Bold and Gold was meeting all the new friends, because a lot of people I met there, they were super friendly, super nice. The counselors were very welcoming, and to this day I still talk to them.
I learned to persevere, and the trip definitely wasn't easy on the trail and stuff, but it's just everybody made it so much better. Each of us chipped in, and it just made our lives so much easier.
I learned that if you just stick through with it and you have the best attitude that you possibly can, that everything is going to be great and you're going to love it at the end and you're going to have great memories.
YMCA Camp Whittle is a traditional Y camp set in the San Bernardino Mountains near Big Bear. Campers will enjoy swimming, crafts, hiking adventures, themed meals, archery, campfire skits, stories, and songs. My favorite part about Camp Whittle is the people and the community. I kind of like how It forces you to step out of your comfort zone and do things that you'd never think that you'd do, and hang out with people that you've never thought about hanging out with before.
My favorite part of camp were mostly archery, which being, you know, the more paced activity, which I did enjoy.
Honestly, being a part of the Youth Institute, one of the best experiences I think I've ever had in my life. And also being able to experience Camp Whittle and meeting all these new people that I didn't get to know before was honestly one of my favorite moments of all time.
Wasn't that absolutely amazing? Thank you to the Youth Institute for putting together this wonderful presentation. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Stu McCallum, the Executive Director of the Torrance South Bay YMCA.
Good evening, Y family and supporters. Thank you for taking time to join us this evening. Due to the pandemic last year, we were not able to celebrate together, and so tonight we have the honor of presenting and recognizing our 2020 and our 2021 award recipients. We have two chaplains from our WISE Youth and Government program who will help us present tonight's awards. Please help me welcome Bethany and Abigail Shim from West High School.
Hi, my name is Abigail Shim, and I'm a member of the Youth and Government program here at the Y. I will be one of your co-hosts for this evening, and I will now be presenting the Youth Service Award. This honor is presented to an outstanding youth volunteer whose active participation in our Y programs shows strong leadership abilities while setting a good example through personal standards and excellence. Our 2020 Youth Service Award recipient is Jenny Hong. Jenny graduated from West High School last year, and she had been a strong and active member of the WISE Youth and Government program, starting in the Model United Nations program in 6th grade. She continued throughout all of high school, eventually being elected as the delegation president for the Torrance South Bay Teens in Government. She is always encouraging and inclusive, as well as respected by her peers and advisors. Even as COVID turned our world upside down, Jenny managed to take control and handle those uncertain times with grace, leading her team and delegation so that they could continue to be successful and connected. In addition to her leadership in the youth and government programs, Jenny has also volunteered as a team captain for our team's campaign in 2019. She worked hard to raise awareness to our teens about the importance of our mission. She went above and beyond to hold special teen trainings that would be fun and engaging, and was instrumental in helping to recruit new teen campaigners. Jenny is a true leader, and we look forward to seeing more of her great work in the community. I am pleased to award Jenny the 2020 Youth Service Award. I would now like to present the 2021 Youth Service Award to Joshua Roberts. Josh is currently a student at the California Academy of Math and Science School and has participated in our Youth and Government program for the past 4 years. Today, he is the president of our Torrance South Bay delegation. He also participated in our Bold and Gold trip, where he led team building activities for a diverse group of teens while backpacking across the San Bernardino Mountains. He leads with compassion and inclusion in mind and always makes sure that everyone feels involved in our programs, camps, and volunteer work. Josh is an amazing role model, and we are very proud to present him with the 2021 Youth Service Award.
I am very thankful and honored to receive this award from the YMCA. I know the YMCA through Youth and Government. I have been in this wonderful program since I was in 7th grade, and I am now a high school senior, so that's been about 5 years and counting. Last year, even through the pandemic, I was vice president of the delegation, and this year I am serving as the president. I am very honored and very thankful that I am allowed to continue my service through this program. Thank you.
We will now be honoring the awardees of the Service Above Self Award. This award is given to individuals who dedicate a generous amount of time, service, and treasure, and whose efforts have been clearly distinguished by lengths of service and significant accomplishments on behalf of the Torrance South Bay YMCA. Our 2020 recipient of the Service Above Self Award is presented to Gary Delaney. Gary has been a continuous and generous donor to the Y since the 1980s. He is a member of the George Williams Society, honoring donors who have cumulatively given gifts of $100,000 or more. In addition to his monetary support, Gary is also generous with his time. He has been a big part of our annual Major Gifts community support campaign, celebrated his 30th board year in 2019, and was one of the inaugural planning committee members of our Y's Send Kids to Camps golf tournament. He continues to be an active golf committee member to this day. In Gary's own words, he believes the Y's reputation is outstanding, and so is its flexibility to change to the needs of the community. I enjoy serving alongside my fellow board members who are also so giving of their time. Making an impact on the kids and the seniors we serve is what keeps me going. Gary truly encompasses the mission of the Y, and we are happy to award him with the 2020 Service Above Self Award.
Thank you very much for this award. It is truly an honor to receive it. In the past, I've attended several annual dinners and have seen very many giving and generous people receive this award, but I never expected to receive it myself. So when I received Steve McCallum's letter earlier this year, it was a very nice surprise. And it let me reflect actually on how I initially became involved with the YMCA. Many years ago, I knew very little about the Y, only that my sister participated in a program in the mid-70s, not long after we moved to Torrance. My personal involvement actually began in 1982, when the brother of a good friend of mine asked me to be on his Major Gifts campaign. He said it only lasts 6 weeks, and it's a way to become more familiar with the community and what services the YMCA actually offers. From there, I captained several Major Gift campaigns over the years, and it's become a very rewarding experience. My next involvement, I was asked to be part of a new fundraising event called Kids to Camp, and it was to be funded through a golf tournament, which I love to play. And 28 years later, it's still fun. A few years later, I was asked to be on the board of managers, and I gladly accepted. To this day, it's been a privilege to be involved with the Torrance South Bay YMCA over the last 30 years. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bethany Shim. I'm a member of the Torrance South Bay delegation here at the Y in the Youth and Government program. I would like to recognize our 2021 Service Above Self recipient, Hanif Haji. With the pandemic in mind, Hanif offered to continue as board chair this year, making it his 3rd year as chair. Hanif has participated in multiple meetings with Steve and board members or other community stakeholders. He has even hosted some of the meetings in his backyard with social distancing to allow in-person connections in a safe way. Hanif has contacted other branch board chairs to discuss association finances at the request of the COO and has attended multiple committee meetings to lend support and stay informed. Hanif has truly shown what it means to put service above self and is such an asset to our Y. I'm thrilled to be able to present Hanif Haji with the 2021 Service Above Self Award.
Bethany, thank you very much for your kind and generous words. No one man is an island. When you're given an opportunity to serve your community or an organization, you do it well. And when you do it well, it is with the support of your family and your peers that you get there. I would like to thank the Board of Managers, the Executive Committee at the Torrance South Bay YMCA for their support and time during these challenging times. Thank you.
Our Family of the Year Award is bestowed to an extraordinary family whose members are actively involved in the Torrance South Bay YMCA programs. They give generously of their time and enrich the lives of others in the community. This year, we would like to award the 2021 Family of the Year Award to the Collier family. We can't say enough about this wonderful family. Betty and Bill Collier started volunteering with us in 2018 in our Senior Nutrition and Socialization program, helping to serve hot meals, assisting in the senior office, kitchen cleanup, and most recently pivoted to help assemble and distribute our grab-and-go meals during COVID. In addition to our senior program, they have volunteered as team captains for our annual Teens campaign, helped at our Children's Health Fair, and worked at the golf course at our Send Kids to Camp golf tournament. Betty and Bill are a great team, and they are always willing to take time out of their busy schedules to lend a hand and a smile. They truly love to serve their community, and we are honored that they are part of our family. I am pleased to honor Bill and Betty Collier with the 2021 Family of the Year Award.
Being part of the Torrance South Bay YMCA has been a wonderful experience for Bill and me. Prior to moving to Torrance, we had never really been involved in a YMCA to learn about all the amazing outreach programs that they offer to the community. Bill and I started volunteering here in the senior program, which provided not only meals for others, but it also provided a social setting for all the seniors who came to lunch. Even now, we still volunteer packing up 7 frozen meals to either be delivered or given out to the seniors. So the Y is still doing a wonderful opportunity to give to seniors of the community. Recently, we were able to volunteer at the golf tournament. We were both amazed at the number of people who had volunteered or been part of that golf tournament for over 25 years. And then to learn how that money would be used to send boys and girls to summer camp. Wow, what a wonderful program. I'm a retired educator, and I know firsthand how tight budgets can be. So for the Y to step up to help with physical education programs in elementary schools is not only dear to my heart, but it says a great deal about what the Y is all about, not only for the community, but for the youth of the community. We know that there are lots and lots of volunteers here at the Y, and Bill and I are honored to accept this award for all the wonderful programs that the Y has to offer. Thank you, YMCA.
Recipients of the YMCA Program Service Award have been active volunteer leaders at the Y, assisting in the development of programs that achieve our objectives while demonstrating selflessness and serving as positive role models. I'm honored to announce that our 2020 Program Service Award recipient is Jess Hubasek. Jess grew up as a Y staff kid and has always been a part of various Y programs. She's volunteered as an advisor for our Model United Nations program for the past 8 years and joined the Model Legislator and Court Advisor team in 2019. She immediately went above and beyond as an MLC advisor, capturing stories from teens to share with volunteers. Last spring, when the MUN conferences were canceled and staff were furloughed, Jess volunteered to stay connected with the Cal-Y staff and build a virtual Model United Nations delegation. She continues to be a strong driving force for our Y programs, and we are a much better Y with her leadership. I am so happy to present the 2020 Program Service Award to Jess Hubasek.
I would like to thank the Torrance South Bay YMCA for giving me this award. I've been a longtime volunteer here at the Torrance South Bay YMCA. There's nothing I believe in more than the programs that they provide for the youth in our community. Being a product of that myself, I've spent lots of time in this facility, and I'm so proud of being an advisor for this delegation. Thank you again to the Torrance South Bay YMCA for giving me the Program Service Award.
Now I'd like to present the 2021 Program Service Award to Judy Schaefer. Judy has been a supporter of the Y for over 20 years and has always been involved with our annual support campaign, starting as a campaigner, moving to teams captain, and ultimately division manager. Even when COVID threw us for a loop, Judy was there to step in and help make sure that our campaign was successful, even learning how to maneuver through Zoom meetings. She's always willing to help and always has a positive attitude. It's my pleasure to award Judy the 2021 Program Service Award.
When Sharon called me the other day and told me I was receiving this award, I was surprised and really shocked, but I'm very honored and flattered to be receiving it. I want to thank all the volunteers that have helped me with campaign and on the Christmas tree lot, and also during the annual support campaign, how much the exceptional staff here helped me out, and that's the reason I could be successful. Also, in campaigner training meetings that I've run, I always tell the volunteers that the main reason I do this every year is because of people like them. They're so willing to give of their time and support to the Y, and that's why the Y is so special. and wonderful place to be. I also want to thank my husband Bob for introducing me to the Y. That was in 1971 when he started working at the Pasadena YMCA. So I've had 50 years of involvement with the Y. The Y has given meaning and purpose to my life, and I want to thank all of you for that. So thank you very much, and I'm very appreciative. Thanks.
Our final award of the evening will be our 2020 to 2021 Community Partnership Award. Torrance South Bay Y's Community Partnership Award is given to those who have joined together with the Torrance South Bay YMCA to create a special partnership resulting in significant quality of life enhancements for the entire community. Tonight, our Community Partnership Award goes to a very special partner, the Torrance Unified School District. In 2020, we had presented this award to TUSD and wanted to acknowledge the many programs that we have been able to provide to the Torrance students under the direction of the Superintendent, Dr. George Mannon. Last year, Dr. Mannon retired from TUSD after 13 years of leadership as superintendent. Although Dr. Mannon is now relaxing and enjoying his retirement, we still continue to push forward and offer so many opportunities to the students of our community. Our partnership with the Torrance Unified School District began in 1976, with us providing childcare at our Hickory Elementary School site. We have been fortunate enough to increase this number over the years, and currently we are at 11 sites today. In 2019, we added the PLAY program, which allows us to provide physical education opportunities to our 17 elementary schools in our district. For our older students in the middle and high schools, we offer the Youth in Government programs, which allow students to expand their horizons on the interworkings of the government and starts them at a young age to focus on advocacy and serving their community. Most recently in 2019, we started our Youth Institute program at North High, which provides opportunity to learn the 21st century workforce skills such as filmmaking, graphic and web design, and resume building. Along the way, they are also learning invaluable soft skills such as how to be leaders and work with others in group settings. We look forward to building on this partnership and would like to welcome Dr. Tim Stowe, the current superintendent, to accept this award on the behalf of the Torrance Unified School District.
Thank you to the Torrance South Bay YMCA for recognizing the Torrance Unified School District as your 2020 community partner. On behalf of our Board of Education and the entire TUSD community, I'd like to thank you for this recognition and for partnering with us in the support of students. Especially during the pandemic, the Y stepped up and continued to provide on-site childcare for many of our students and families. Additionally, the PLAY program is a valuable resource that provides PE instruction to many of our elementary school students. Again, on behalf of our board, thank you to the Y, and we look forward to many years of continued partnership in programs for our children.
Congratulations to all of our 2020 and 2021 honorees: Jenny Wong, Jess Hubusak, Judy Schaefer, Josh Roberts, Gary Delaney, Betty and Bill Collier, Torrance Unified School District. You all have truly given so much of your time, talents, and forever we are grateful to you. Another big thank you to our teen host, Bethany and Abigail, and to the Youth Institute for sharing their video creation with us today. Thank you again to our champion sponsor, Kaiser Permanente, and our in-kind gift partner, One Hope Wine. The past year has been a time of uncertainty, change, and challenges, but I'm happy to say that our Y, with our members, supporters, and volunteers, have managed to pull through, and I believe we are even stronger than we were before. Looking forward, I see great things happening here. I'm confident that as we work together as one, our Y will continue to advance our causes while strengthening our communities. Someone once said, "Our destiny is not written for us, it is written by us." Let us begin writing yet another exciting chapter of our destiny. Thank you for spending the time with us today. Good night, and God bless you.